YouTube, welcome back, man. Oh, my bad, it's early in the morning. Welcome back, man. It's your favorite reactor, man, and I'm back with another video, man. I'm back with another reaction video today. We got the real reason why Steph Curry, as you see in the title, we got the real reason why Steph Curry left Under Armour, in my humble opinion. So I did a little bit of research. You know what I'm saying? Based upon just some stuff that I already know. So, bam, we know that Steph Curry's been with Under Armour for at least 5 years now. I know prior to him signing Under Armour, he was with Nike. Uh, and I think either Nike offered him probably like 2 million, and then Under Armour came in and offered him like 4 million, right? So, bam, he went on the years with Under Armour, and as you guys notice, if you're a hooper, if you're around the basketball scene, people don't wear Currys, bro. Like, Curry is like one of the biggest superstars. Imagine this though, right? Curry is one of the biggest superstars ever who people really don't rock his sneaks, bro. Like, you even got people fighting over Shea Gilgis Alexander's kicks, bro. Like, can't get his kicks. I can't get his kicks. I'm trying to get his kicks. But Curry's, you can go in there any day, bro. The releases don't be that big. None of that. You know what I mean? It don't compare to like Kobe and LeBron and Giannis and like all the other big superstars, right? And this is Steph Curry, who's put a lot of years in, and he's like, damn, Under Armour, y'all gonna make something that's gonna make it sell? Because we all know that Under Armour started off as like a football brand, and everybody's kind of scared to wear it. Same thing they was with Adidas. Everybody was kind of scared to wear their shoes, and they were scared to wear Under Armour shoes. You dig what I'm saying? So, um, they get Curry. They're not able to make a shoe that's selling for him, in my opinion. Um, And I think they said they lost a baseball deal that cost them like a lot of money. So the stock is really low. And I guess they were paying Steph Curry in stock. And so you're not making me a good shoe, and you have me losing money after a 5 year thing. And I'm doing my job. I'm coming out on the court. I'm performing. I'm having people buy into it. But you guys are not doing your part by developing a shoe that people really want to buy. So let's get into it, man.
Armour Curry 1 was all the rage. They had the perfect rollout in New York City for All-Star Weekend.
Cause onto the stage from their players enters the babyface assassin.
They just an ugly sneaker, bro.
And he's about to write his own story.
Jamie Foxx, this was actually poetic because Steph was quite literally right at the beginning of his legend arc. You see, up until this point, Steph was the baby-faced assassin. He was becoming the league's most unguardable player. But playoff success with the Warriors? Not quite yet. Golden State had only one first round.
You see him with them Nikes on, right?
Their belts. A 2013 opening round upset against the 3 seed Nuggets. In 2014, they got knocked out in the first round by the Clippers, and it felt like a step backwards. But 2015 would prove to be a different story. These Warriors weren't going to wait their turn to become champions much longer, and their rise directly coincided with the rise of Steph Curry, both on and off the court. Under Armour's footwear sales nearly doubled in some quarters. By 2016, analysts were projecting Curry would overtake LeBron James as the active player with the best-selling signature.
Okay, so I was wrong then. Okay, so it says when Curry signed with Under Armour in 2013, leaving Nike $4 million. Yeah, I think Nike was only offering him like $2 million, and they came and doubled it. It says annual deal for roughly the same money from UA. It was about the opportunity, not the cash. Curry saw himself as the face of something new. I think they doubled his money though. I don't think it was like not just another athlete in Nike stable. It was the right choice, and it initially worked. Under Armour footwear sales nearly doubled in some quarters. Yeah, I mean probably when it first came out.
In America, people were ditching their Nikes for a brand once known for football undershirts. A brand that was being redefined by a guy who was changing the game of basketball in his own right. Fast forward 10 years later, and Steph is rocking Nike Kobe 6s in warm-ups.
And we don't want to see that, Stephen Curry. I'm going to let you know this right now, bro. We don't want to see you coming through the tunnel with no Reeboks on. We don't want to see you out there hooping in no Kobe's. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to the mom. But, bro, you are a big brand, bro. Go make your own shoe. Go sign with any of these type of companies. I know you're probably in like a transitional period right now. It ain't like you're going to just pop out with a new pair of shoes right now. But, bro, we don't want to see you wearing Kobe's.
Free agent, I'm out here at new beginnings.
The Curry Under Armour partnership is done.
12 years?
Out of nowhere,
I thought it was 5 years.
just like that. And that naturally begs the question, what went wrong? And now that Steph's departure puts the nail in the coffin of Under Armour's basketball department, will Curry continue to elevate his brand with another sneaker company?
You got
or
to.
do you think he'll remain independent? All that and more. This is Topic Tackle. Let's go.
Feel like
Alright, let's pause for a quick shout out to Rakuten, who is not sponsoring this video, by the way. They're just the #1 option for cashback with online shopping. I use Rakuten whether it's through the website or the app every time I shop online, and I have a link in the description down below. Now, I'm completely transparent. This is an affiliate link. I will get credit if you go to this link, but most importantly, you will get credit because when you spend $30, support my channel through the link by buying whatever you want. Come collectibles. And heck, you think after all the crazy news around the NBA over the past year that nothing would surprise me anymore, but admittedly, this Curry news did. Because in 2020, Steph Curry became to Under Armour what Michael Jordan is to Nike, receiving his own signature brand under the larger umbrella of the company as a subsidiary. The announcement kick-started their initiative to change the game for good. And it was such a big deal at the time that I made a video on it that'll be linked in the description. In 2023, Under Armour and Curry announced a new long-term deal that not only made Steph the president of Curry Brand, but also included stock and other performance-based awards and incentives that had the potential of making this a lifetime deal. But despite all the deals that were done, sales were low, and while I didn't want this to be the outcome, I should have seen it coming. Nick Engvall is an OG in the footwear industry when it comes to...
Like I said, I think they were paying Curry in stock. I think once you get, I think LeBron is probably getting paid in stock as well, or I think LeBron is like the president of Nike or something like that. I think they were in like the same similar boats. I just think his shoe wasn't selling, and yeah, I don't think money was being generated enough over there for a Stephen Curry.
Writing and consulting. 20 plus years of experience with the biggest brands in the industry. You name a brand, he's probably contributed to them. And when the news broke that Curry was splitting from UA, he took to his sneaker history Substack and published a story entitled "The Biggest Failure in a Century of Sneakers." The full story will be linked in the description because it's a solid read, and he starts it off with the following. I've watched brands rise and fall, seen billion-dollar deals get made, and collected shoes nobody else cared about. We've seen plenty of failures, bad designs, worse marketing, athletes who couldn't move product. But we've never seen anything quite like this. A brand taking the greatest shooter who ever lived and somehow making him uncool. Ouch. And while there are financial reasons why this didn't work that we'll get into, the main reason why financial problems even begun with the Curry line can be summed up in a sentence. UA never understood how to market to basketball sneaker culture. Here's a fact. Under Armour is a quality brand with quality products. I'm wearing the quarter zip right now for a reason, people. And I've probably had this quarter zip.
I ain't gonna lie, they got some decent stuff, bro. But this the thing, all their shoes suck, bro. Like, and you don't want to mix brands, you know what I mean? So you don't want to go Under Armour, Nike, you know what I mean? But the shoes is just so bogus. But the gear is decent though. The gear is not bad, bro. But the shoes, they just don't make good shoes, yeah. Unless they're football cleats.
Like over 10 years, it's practically in the same condition as it was when I bought it.
Good quality.
You can go to your local UA outlet store and buy 2 workout shirts for the price of 1. Black Friday's coming up, and chances are you can still be working out in those same shirts a decade from now. Product.
Let's skip around
Exactly
though.
what Engvall highlights in his story. The company kept talking about performance DNA, product innovation, while completely missing that young people don't buy basketball shoes to play basketball. They buy them to look good, to flex, to participate in culture. Under Armour was stuck in its apparel roots, having a conversation.
The aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying. At first I was like, they don't buy basketball shoes to buy, you know what I mean? Look good, feel good, play good. That's what they say. You're never gonna feel good or look good in a pair of Curry's. They just nah, bro. I ain't know he was with them for 12 years, bro. I played basketball for probably like, I've been playing basketball all my life, bro. Never one time have I ever had a pair of Currys, bro. And Curry is one of my favorite players. Never even thought about it.
Technology, while everyone else was talking about hoops culture and identifying with the lifestyle. And what's even more sad is that it didn't have to be this way at UA, because the brand was onto something with their early basketball sneaker designs, the Micro G and Atomics models that Brandon Jennings rocked. Wild for the early to mid 2010s, perfect for today, which embraces the retro 2000s.
That's a terrible shoe.
trends.
BG had a nice shoe, but that's a terrible shoe. That shoe right there was decent.
What exactly? The Curry Too Low Chef that became the most roasted sneaker in internet history for looking like the typical dad or nursing shoe to add on. Not only did UA make Curry, someone with a history of ankle injuries, a low top shoe, but Steph actually had to be talked out of wearing them before Game 4 of the 2016 Finals by Warriors GM Bob Myers due to concerns about the shoes being low cut and Steph's ankle.
What are we doing, Under Armour? What are we doing, Under Armour? You could give Steph. He revealed for the first time Saturday that he was ready to wear them for Game 4, but was talked out of it by Warriors general manager Bob Myers and his agent Jeff Austin, who were concerned about the low cut given Curry's history of ankle issues. And Under Armour, you didn't know that? You didn't know that Curry had been having ankle issues since college? That's what I'm saying, bro. And they said it made Curry uncool. Curry should really have a prominent sneaker. Like, everybody should want Curry's, bro. Because Curry is that guy, bro. It's like I was back to my other example. Shea is that guy right now. You can't. It's hard to get Shea's kicks right now, bro. Under Armour, y'all are terrible.
That's not good, people. And these were unnecessary, unforced errors in design and marketing that eventually steered people away from Curry's signature line at UA. What they didn't have was taste. They didn't have cultural literacy. They didn't have the confidence to let Curry be Curry. This partnership should have changed the game. Instead, it'll go down as arguably the biggest missed opportunity in sneaker history. A cautionary tale about what happens.
Y'all could have went to go get anybody, bro. Could have designed a better sneaker than that.
To build something worthy of their greatness.
I ain't gonna lie, that one wasn't that bad though.
Is crushing. Under Armour slogan is protect this house. They had Steph Curry, the perfect foundation.
Protect this house. That sounds like a football slogan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they can't get away from the football identity. Y'all don't have no big football stars on. Well, y'all don't got nobody bigger than Steph Curry. I don't know about that. Y'all should have made that just a whole basketball focus. That's where you was gonna make your money from, not football.
Empire. And they couldn't even protect that. Because Steph and Curry changed basketball forever. It's a shame Under Armour couldn't change with them.
That's a fact.
UA made an attempt, at least, to appease Curry and appeal to culture in 2020 when they launched Curry Brand as a subsidiary with the slogan, change the game for good. But unfortunately, any market share they had gained 5 years prior had evaporated by then. And eventually, the money just didn't make sense anymore. And thus, we arrive at the current day. According to The Athletic, when Steph signed his long-term extension with Under Armour as president of Curry Brand in 2023, the 11-time NBA All-Star was awarded 8.8 million common shares as part of the agreement, valued at $75 million at the time, along with other performance-based.
So that's the stock that they was paying him in, the common shares.
Sounds good, right? Well, the company's stock has dropped 47.3% over the past year, and its stock is trading near its 52-week low of $4.17. In August, the company announced that its projected revenue in the first quarter of the 2026 fiscal year dropped 4%. Steph lost out on a lot of potential earnings. That part is clear. But the two sides still split amicably, according to UA's press release, and the Curry 13, Steph's final shoe with Under Armour, will still release in 2026 with additional colorways and apparel collections available through October 2026. When Nico Harrison and Nike didn't pronounce his name right, UA swooped in and gave Steph a chance to be the face of their brand, despite not properly marketing him.
I heard that Nike didn't pronounce his name right. Or some I don't know what it was, but they said Nike didn't pronounce his name right. This is before Curry was Curry, I guess. But damn, Curry's always kind of been Curry. I don't know how you mispronounce
Outgrew
it.
the UA brand into his own. Now, he's free to choose where to take.
But that's all I got right now, Curry. I hope you go and make your own brand, the Curry brand, bro. You're a big name. I don't want to see you out here rocking Kobe's and Shaquille O'Neal's to the game, bro. We don't want to see it. We want to see you with your own brand. Hopefully, you can get with Kanye or somebody, some creative mind for real or something, and make you a decent basketball shoe. Them Chinese brand, they ain't really pumped out no good shoes either, though. So I doubt Nike will come in and try to sign you because you're worth too much money. And I don't think they got the money to sign you and LeBron. You know what I mean? Because you probably gonna want the same. And why would you even want to be under the same umbrella as LeBron anyway, though? But shout out to Steph Curry. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming future, bro, with your kicks, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the next video.